It is a Nantz and Romo game this Sunday, and it is a thrill for me to visit with one of my broadcasting heroes, the great Jim Nantz. Jim, the Bengals started 0-2. Now they're 3-3. Joe Burrow appears to be close to 100%. Are the Bengals back, or do you still have some questions?
They're back. They're back, and they're on the same path that they had last year. Bumpy start, figure it out, start winning games, a big threat at the end. That's what I expect anyway.
You and Tony have called many of their biggest games over the last couple of years. What do you enjoy about watching and broadcasting a Cincinnati Bengals game with this particular team?
They're exciting, and that's what the fans like. You know, the fans like with Cincinnati, man, anything can happen on both sides of the ball. Their defense is starting to roll now. Joe is starting to look healthy. There's opportunity here for them. The season did not get away from them, even with that poor start. They're right back in the mix, but this is a tough assignment, as you know.
Let's talk about the other quarterback, Brock Purdy. Have we seen enough at this point? It's about a full season if you include the playoffs last year. Have we seen enough to consider him to be in the upper echelon?
You know, you're talking about elite. You've got guys like number 9, Cincinnati. You can't compare what Brock has done because just hasn't enough time yet to what Joe has done. So you got to see more work. But the kid is good. The kid is better than good. And there's more than just the way he makes these decisions. There's something about the way he carries himself, way beyond his years. There's an ease and a comfort and a confidence, not an overconfidence.
Let's talk for a moment about Jamar Chase, who is among the NFL leaders in receptions. He's on a pace for 142. The Bengals team record is 112. When you watch that Burrow to Chase combination, what stands out?
It looks unstoppable. You know, the first memory I have of it, of course, you'll know it well, and your audience will too, was that regular season game at Cincinnati against Kansas City when he lit up the Chiefs for 3 touchdowns and I believe it was 226 yards. That was an amazing day in the jungle. And that's the biggest memory I have of Jamar Chase. I had a front row seat to one of the great performances I've ever seen by a wide receiver in my nearly 40 years.
You also had one of the all-time great calls on one of his big plays in that game. Chase, there is no Chase, as he pulled away from the posse.
Well, I actually was I wasn't sure what I said, so when you were starting down there that path a moment ago, I was thinking, oh, I hope it was good.
Really good.
I don't know. Well, thank you. Yeah, I was running out of superlatives that day. My reservoir of superlatives had expired, but he's fun to watch. We've had some good production meetings with him too, so I'm looking forward to this game. It's, believe it or not, and you guys know it all too well, when you go to the Super Bowl, San Francisco's always there waiting for you. But it's our year. We go every 3 years. It's our year to be back with the big game, February 11th. And I'm thinking, I know people say, wait a minute, what's he talking about? We're 3-3, 49ers are stumbling now at 5-2. It's early. It's a long season. This could be our matchup. We could be getting a little preview of what we're going to see in February. I really believe it. I'm not predicting it. I'm just saying I think there's a chance and a good chance it could happen.
Jim, this has been a treat. It is a tradition unlike any other, so I look forward to doing it again in the future. Appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Thank you, my friend. Look forward to the next time, too. All the very best.